Extreme Fight Night is brought to you by Regal Car Sales and Credit, T&W Tire, Route 66 Harley-Davidson, Cell Phone Rescue, Arnold Electric Inc., 97.5 KMOD, Apollo's Martial Arts, Coors Light, R. Turley Roofing Inc., John Christner Trucking, the Law Office of Jeff Martin and Associates, B&B Restoration, and Will Joe Interiors.
Let's bring out our mixed martial arts fighter for this bantamweight bout. Fighting out of Topeka, Kansas. Please make some noise for Jacob Thrall.
Jacob Gerber baby Thrall. He's 1-0. He had his debut at XFN. He's a finisher, submission, TKOs as an amateur. Almost all of them. 13-3-1 as an amateur, Myron. That's a lot of fights. Normally, your amateur career is not 17 fights. Usually it's 5 or 6, right?
Yeah, I only had 2 amateur MMA fights in one pro. Of course, I had some amateur kickboxing, but no, he's going to be well seasoned, and I don't think these last are going to affect him with that experience that he's had.
One of the things that I'm looking forward to is these guys are both heavy, fast guys. Their punches don't mess around. 2 feet is a guy that is quick, and this could be over quickly.
And his opponent fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Please welcome to the cage, Tevin Laskey.
Tevin 2 feet Laskey, fighting out of Tulsa. This is his pro debut. He celebrated his 24th birthday this week, and he got a car. I think, if I could be wrong, but I think they delivered it just last night after weigh-ins to him. I don't know who got him the car. Again, just someone that I noticed on social media. He's fighting for Tierra Lynn Davis. She was in a horrible car accident, is in intensive care. I'm not clear on the relationship to him, but he's got his toenails painted to honor her. So, when you're fighting with a little bit of emotion like that, I can imagine you're a little more serious.
Yep, the emotion definitely plays a part on it, and it's always hard to tell if you'll be able to stay calm with that emotion or if you let it take over. So I'm curious to see how he's going to do, if he's going to be able to stay relaxed and get the job done.
This is another guy who we've seen just grow in the sport that is just awesome. Also a fan favorite, and good things from him in this fight and in the future. It won't end too soon for him, that's for sure.
Really, really good fighter. Has a problem finding opponents dropping out last minute. So, I know he's happy to be here tonight to finally have his opponent, and it's showtime. He's ready to get that cage door closed and get after it.
Let's get the official introduction from KC Luke.
Mixed martial arts, 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. This is the bantamweight division. Let's meet our fighters one more time. Fighting out of the blue corner, he fights out of Topeka, Kansas. He's weighed in at 136 pounds. This is Jacob Thrall. And across the cage, standing in the red corner, he fights out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. He weighed in at 136 pounds as well. This is Tevin 2 feet Laskey. Our referee in charge of this bout is Mixter Nix.
All right, fighters, we already went over the rules. I expect a good, clean fight. Touch gloves, go to your corner, be warriors.
Woo! You ready? All right, you guys ready? You ready, Tulsa, Oklahoma? Yes! Here we go!
River Spirit Casino, Paradise Cove Extreme Fight Night 345. Tevin Laskey in the fire trunks, and we've got Jacob Thrall in the red trunks. Immediately, they go up against the cage, and you see Jacob Thrall try to pick up Tevin.
See Jacob going for that high crotch, but Tevin's doing a good job getting his center underneath him and lowering his weight. Right now, he's chopped up against the cage, which is probably a smart game plan to do against him.
Yeah, there's a knee from Thrall, and I think Tevin's doing a great job of just trying to stay right with him and not giving him any space to do anything. He's got him in submission right there. He's got it locked down. He's got him under the chin.
Yeah, he's at
that looks
really
tight. That looks tight. He's turning red.
He's got that head and arm choke. Right now, Tevin needs to get out to the side to be able to finish it. It looks like he broke the grip and it's free. But is it still in a pretty bad position? Now he's got,
now he's cranking his head crank. Again, we told you this was going to be fast, and Tevin, 2 feet Laskey, didn't disappoint.
Yeah, he's got to be careful not to burn his arms out right here. And once again, there you see, if you miss that submission, you're going to end up in a bad position, and they're going to punch you.
And so Tevin lets go, and now the Gerber baby's going to try and give some ground and pound.
That's such a funny
It's
fight.
a great name, right?
I wonder how he got it.
Oh, there's a great punch from the bottom. There's another one and another one from Tevin. Myron, Tevin's doing a great job from the ground, trying to keep Jacob, giving him some space.
Yep, he's just kind of trying to create the space with the strikes. You can see here he's trying to go for the triangle, but he was in danger of getting a hurricane slammed right there, so he let go and abandoned it.
Yeah, that is, you can tell the defense that Tevin 2 feet Laskey has, and he looks comfortable. He isn't panicking at all. We're less than a minute in the first round here.
Yeah, Tevin has some really good striking, so I'd like to see him open his guard up like he's doing and stand up and get back to the striking. Yeah, that's easier said than done because Jacob's doing a good job holding him up against the cage right here.
And this definitely changes the point situation, keeps it a little more even probably as well, right?
Yeah, well, you got to kind of get the edge to Jacob a little bit. Even though Tevin's working off of his back, Jacob is still controlling where the fight is right now. Right now, Tevin's in a really bad position.
Yeah, those elbows are not nice.
And like I said before, when you're up against a cage like that and they hit you, your head has no give and it just gets smashed to the canvas.
Just delivering. Oh, he waited and picked his punch. What a great first round and sportsmanship by helping each other up there. Tevin 2 feet Laskey and Jacob Thrall, Gerber baby in that first round, becoming a little bit more dominant, Myron. And with this second round, I expect that they'll be standing up. We should see some more work from Tevin 2 feet, right?
Yeah, Tevin had a good couple of submission attempts, but the Gerber baby came out and controlled the fight, like I said, held him down and worked his game plan. And I'm curious to see what adjustments they're going to make from their coaches coming into the second round.
Yeah, and you just showed that you can't go to sleep on Tevin 2 feet Laskey because it looks like Jacob was completely in control against the cage, and then it ended up what we see here on the replay.
Yep, he had that head and arm choke, but couldn't finish it out to the side. Missed it, ended up in a bad position right here, and Gerber baby is just throwing the punches at him right here.
Yeah, it was definitely a great first round, full of some great action as we get set for the second round here at River Spirit Casino Extreme Fight Night 345. Tevin Laskey against Jacob Gerber baby Thrall. And let's see what comes of the second round. 3 3-minute rounds. Tevin 2 feet Laskey in the fire trunks and Gerber baby in the red trunks. Nice kick from Tevin 2 feet Laskey.
This is where he needs to keep it. Oh, there he caught that kick.
What a nice roll from Tevin 2 feet, Myron.
Nice. He's working the wizard right now, trying to defend the takedown. Gotta watch out for that knee, though. There you go. Right here, he needs to break away. Oh, he's going for the takedown. Nice.
There it is.
Nice double leg.
And Jacob's a big guy, too. He's well-defined and strong, and not to take away from Tevin's strength either, but guys like that are really hard to take down.
Yeah, they got those big, heavy legs, and like you said, they're hard to take down.
And now we see a switch in positions, at least from the first round. Tevin's got, it looks like, more control. Trying to get he's got almost side control there. Yep. And we see Gerber baby doing that right thing, getting that arm up over Tevin, right? That's a good defensive move.
Yeah, you just want to kind of create the space to be able to stand up, but Tevin's doing a good job keeping him away from the cage, not letting him get his back up against the cage so that he can stand up. And if I'm Tevin right now, I'm not getting in a rush. I want to hold him here for a little bit, show that I'm the one controlling the fight, and not give him the ability to reverse me.
And now it gets into Gerber baby's full guard.
Let's see what Gerber baby has off his back to offer. A lot of times when I was just about to say, you go with long guys like that, you got to watch out for the triangles and arm
bars. Trying to get that arm bar right. And Tevin's going to make him pay for it as he gives up his back. And Tevin, here he goes. Some heavy punches.
Wow. Yeah, he just moved his head for him.
This is a dangerous position for a fighter, and there he goes to sit. That's okay, but he has to roll back, doesn't he, Myron?
Yep. Tevin doing a good job controlling him from this turtle position. And even though these shots don't look like much, the ground and pound can cause some serious concussions.
And Tevin's got one hook in, and again, we're doing those punches, and he's doing his best to protect. He's trying to hold out for the bell, and he just looks exhausted.
Now Tevin lands up in full mount with Gerber Baby up against the cage. Really, really bad position. He's trying up. He's got to try not to get too overzealous right here. He'll get reversed. Yep, that's right here. If you keep that hook, oh, got reversed.
Exactly as you called it. Can't go to sleep on Gerber Baby. Just when you think he's done.
With 30 seconds left in the match, I would try to tell Tevin to stand to his feet so he doesn't lose all that hard work.
Gerber Baby delivering those elbows. We've seen that tonight already in a couple fights.
Gotta watch out for these elbows on the left side. Looks like Tevin's trying to tie him up right now. Just in a bad position though. The head has no give.
What a great second round, and we definitely said that probably the edge went to Jacob Gerber Baby in that first round. How do you feel in the second round?
That second round was really hard to tell because as we're going to see right here in the replay, we're going to see Tevin working his game plan a little bit. I thought he was going to work more striking. But eventually, oh, there goes the high kick. Eventually, he's going to get Gerber Baby up against the cage. And there he goes, catching that kick, and he was able to do that because he didn't put no punches in front of it, so he was able to see it. But there he goes, working his game plan, where most of the round was with Tevin on top. But then towards the end, you're going to see Gerber Baby reverse him. So I'm curious to see how the judges are going to score that one.
So potentially we've got a 1-1 round here, and you're going to see Tevin 2 feet and Gerber Baby come out with some fury, right?
Ladies
They're
and
going to try to
gentlemen, you
finish
know
the
it's
fight.
the third
Yeah, they probably
and
feel
final
like it's
round.
1-1,
Make
like you
some
said.
noise
So
for these guys.
this right here, as
They
we've seen
wanna hear
earlier
it. Make
tonight,
some
that
noise.
last round can steal the fight from the judges.
Third and final round here. Extreme Fight Night 345, Final Fury. Tevin 2 feet Laskey
Nice.
and Jacob Gerber Baby Thrall.
Wow. Oh. The thing is, if you miss this guillotine, your opponent's on top of you like this right now.
And we've already seen Tevin's 2 feet. His game, he gets mount pretty quickly.
Yep, he moved from half guard to full mount right now. You can expect to see some elbows rain down.
Jacob rolled over.
Yep. Good scrambles to get out of danger.
And we're watching for that patience game. Jacob's going to try to get wrist control, right, Myron? And what else?
Right now, Jacob's trying to control his wrist so that Tevin's not allowed to grab his wrist. Because if you grab his wrist, you can stand up with it and reverse him. But right now, it looks like, yeah, he got reversed. Got too anxious on that hook. Sometimes you need to let that leg hooker go. You want to get reversed.
More elbows from Jacob.
You can see Tevin tying up the right arm of Gerber Baby, but he's getting a little bit free, which the elbows are going to come right there. And guys don't mind being in people's guards because they're just going to rain elbows down like
Oh,
that.
my goodness.
And this, you got to remember, this is the last round, so this can decide the fight right here. I tell you, those elbows hurt, especially on the bridge of the nose.
You see Tevin trying to get those butterfly hooks in and can't get it done.
Yeah, Tevin's trying to break away, but Gerber Baby's just smothering him right now.
He's ground and pound. Jacob Thrall's pound and ground is pretty impressive. And again, he's trying to get him up against the cage, it looks like. He's trying to keep him moving. There he goes, full guard, and then
he
his
got
roll over.
reversed.
You gotta watch the armbar, though. Gotta watch the armbar.
Let's see. Oh, he got out of it.
And now Tevin's gonna try and make him pay for all that.
Yeah, you definitely got to be careful being in long guys' guards like this.
Like he's waiting for that opportunity, isn't he?
He can slap it up so quick. That's what we're seeing right here.
He's got him pinned down.
Yep.
Some heavy punches.
And that's what you need to do when they're going for those arm bars. You need to hit him in the face to get him to let go of it. But Gerber Baby is up against the cage. Doesn't have a whole lot of room to shrink. There you go. That's what you need to do. Nice follow-up. Up. There you go.
Some fury from 7 2 feet. He looks like he's hurt. He looks There's another heavy punch from Tevin 2 feet, and you get tied up. And there's some knee from Jacob Thrall. They clinch back up with some knees.
Nice action. I'm trying not to get caught up in it.
What a great fight from both fighters. 3 rounds. It's, again, we go to decision, and it looks pretty even to me. Myron?
Yeah, honestly, it looks even. I'm really curious to see how the judges are going to score this.
It was a really great fight from both fighters, and never saw a dominant performance from either one. It seemed kind of mixed.
Yeah, they both had their times when they were showing out. Both had good positions, bad positions. And here in the replay, you can see Gerber Baby on top, raining down those elbows.
Yeah, this is where a lot of the fight happened on the ground, with them locked in each other's guards. And definitely saw Jacob do a lot more damage on the ground.
You can see 2 feet finishing the round here on the feet. So, you know, that's one of those things. Who scored it more, with the punches on top or the control on the bottom?
Yeah.
And once again, they were reversing each other, so it's going to be hard to tell. That's why I'm glad I'm not a judge.
That's right. Let's go to Casey Loop with the official call of this fight between Tevin 2 feet Laskey and Jacob Gerber Baby Thrall.
Excellent fight, gentlemen. Great sportsmanship. Make a round of applause. Give them a big round of applause for these guys. Make some noise. It does go to the judges' table, though. The judges score the bout 29-28, 29-28, and 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Tevin 2 feet Laskey.
I'm here with your winner, Tevin 2 feet Laskey. Tevin, that was a great performance by both you guys. A lot of it was spit on the ground. Tell me what you're thinking about your performance.
Hey, man, I feel like it was an all right performance. I should have executed my game plan better, but dude was strong as hell. His wrestling was good. I don't know if he didn't think I had any, but I do have wrestling. He was just strong as hell on the ground.
Yeah, we saw a couple times him go into that whizzer and defended pretty good. What do you think about your performance tonight in regards to the future? What do you have planned?
I guess, I critique myself like crazy, so I don't believe that was a good performance. But for me to say that, I'd be taken away from Jacob Thrall. He's a hell of an opponent. And his 13-3 record and all that as an amateur, want to know as a pro, it stands. I see, you know, I knew not to take him lightly. So, you know, I obviously trained good for that and everything, but
you're definitely a rising star, man. There's going to be great things.
The plans. I haven't really told anybody, but I'm going to hop on the plane tomorrow and go try out for the next Ultimate Fighter. So, hell yeah.
You got a great fan base here. Give it up for your winner, Tevin 2 feet Laskey.
How about that? Trying out for the Ultimate Fighter, just a really great arsenal of fighters here at Extreme Fight Night. We got one going up to glory, one trying out for the Ultimate Fighter, one that was fighting, then went to the Ultimate Fighter. You that have been on the Ultimate Fighter, it's really just great to see the up-and-coming talent in mixed martial arts and kickboxing.
One of the great things about Regal is that they've got everyday low down payments. They've also got really low interest rates and no hidden fees. The price on the vehicle is what you pay.
Salesmen are great. Car selection is awesome. I just can't get enough of coming back.
And that you get the payments that you was expecting.
Better than what I expected. I had 4 different payment options. I'd recommend them to everybody I know.
At Regal, they got it. They got it. Financing. Why don't you? Try Regal. It's Regal. Oh, yeah.
You the car insurance guy?
This about the car wreck?
Pay for that car wreck. Medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering.
Okay.
My client deserves more.
Okay.
Car wreck, call attorney Jeff Martin.
At 728-8888.
What about the dog?
He's with me.
Nice doggy.
Nobody messes with attorney Jeff Martin.
Call 728-8888.
Even the king has a dark side. Meet the Road King Special, the stripped-down, muscled-up version of the American icon. powered by the Milwaukee 8 engine. It's good to be king.
'66 Harley Davidson.